My next guest lives by the motto of turning rocks into money. Joe Mazumdar is the co-editor of Exploration Insights along with Brian Cook, and he joins me here at the PDAC. You're also a speaker, you're a busy man. Thank you for stopping by and joining us.
No worries, thank you, Danielle.
So, we're at another PDAC together. What's different this year? How did you find value before when you're looking at mining stocks? And how do you find it today? Has it changed?
We just did this talk, or I just did this talk in terms of what we've made money at and what we've sold into 2017. And where we found value is doing short-term plays in gold, where we thought that the gold price would change just a little bit and the equities would react a lot. And so we made 45 to 50% returns on 4 stocks that we bought in December and sold pre-PDAC before all the financing started. And this was just short term. We did like Premier, we did Richmont, we did stocks like that. We needed liquid, we needed working capital, but high beta to gold. And we just did that as a short-term investment. And long-term, on the base metal side, we had Ivanhoe and Nevsun, and with Ivanhoe, that company knocked the lights out for us. We got it at 60 cents. I think it traded almost as high as $5. So we made almost a 700% return on one of our sales and 450 on another, whereas we were flat with Nevsun. So we've taken some hits, we've done some good things. Another company we had to sell to eliminate all of our DRC exposure. We took at a loss, like a 50% loss with an Explorer there. But we've been running on exploration with gold, but we like base metals still.
So, but you prefer gold over silver if you had to choose amongst the precious?
We have done some silver, but I guess we did Bear Creek as a leverage play to gold because silver is even more levered, and that worked really well for us. But in terms of development or exploration silver plays, we're still looking for the right one right now. We are looking, but we haven't found one yet.
So I know Brian Cook has said before, it's really management, but also jurisdiction. So what are some areas you're liking right now? I know we were speaking about the Fraser Institute releasing their survey, placing Canada as #1 jurisdiction, Argentina in last place, or somewhere near the end. Do you pay attention to these surveys? Do you care?
Well, I guess I look at it from the point of view that our exit strategy is an M&A. So we're not really concerned about what the Fraser Institute says as much as the person that's going to buy that company says. So when we say geopolitically or mining friendly, we don't need the lowest risk geopolitical jurisdiction. What we need is a place that actually has operating mines and that somebody doesn't mind coming into that jurisdiction.
Let's talk about the price of gold now, since you're saying you follow it so closely. Do you like the levels that we are at now?
So our investment thesis in gold right now is really based on a flattish gold price, because what we're seeing fundamentally is on the production side that a lot of capital investment's not happening, so that takes out a 3 to 5 year window for production. And then since a lot of the majors and recently the grassroots explorers are starting to get funded, but it hasn't been funded for like 4 years.
Right.
So that's a 5 to 10 year window that's open. And so we see production declining. And if gold price stays at $1,250 and people continually book reserves at $1,250, there's not a lot of projects that make sense at $1,250. Hence, we've seen a lot of reserves go down.
Yes.
So the only way we think to replace quality reserves at $1,250, we need grassroots exploration. So what we're doing is grassroots exploration in gold.
And I know we've been speaking about grassroots exploration for so long. Do you think that we're on the verge of a big discovery? When is it going to happen, Joe?
Well, we've had one. Ivanhoe made a big discovery at Kakula. We haven't seen as much, like money is not a direct translation to intelligent exploration. So when somebody says, oh look, they used to spend $10 billion a year on exploration, but they never found anything, but effectively maybe that was 50% good exploration because we were funding projects and people that really didn't know what they were doing. Now I think there's a lot more intelligent exploration happening, hopefully in the stuff we're investing. And what we're trying to do is get management, like Brent was saying, with relevant experience, not only in the jurisdiction, but in the deposit they're looking for. So it's not like, hey, I know a lot about base metals and I'm looking for gold. We'd like somebody who knows this kind of gold deposit and that kind of analog, as well as is familiar with that country and is not coming in as a neophyte into that jurisdiction. And then what we need is district scale land packages. So if you looked at Agnico's presentation from the Denver Gold Show, what they were all about is we don't mind paying a premium, if I've got this right, for reserves, but we want the district scale land package so that everything else we find, we're finding cheaper. So overall, our average ounces discovered, or what we've added, is cheaper because we're finding all this extra stuff. So I'm not going to buy a postage stamp.
All right, Joe Mazumdar, best of luck. Thank you for stopping by. I know you have a lot of things, a lot of people to see at PDAC. And thank you for watching our coverage. We'll have much more for you on Kitco.com.
Great.
Thanks, Joe.